Hi, my name is Nikki Vargas, and I am the founder and editor of Pin the Map magazine and the Pin the Map project. Many of you left questions on one of my videos called 5 Steps to Becoming a Travel Blogger, and I wanted to take some time to answer your questions. Paul Anderson asks, how did you hire a website designer? Who did you hire and where did you look? It's a good question. The short answer is, when I knew I wanted to invest in the Pin the Map project, I started researching blogs and looking at designs that I liked. And one thing I noticed was at the bottom of the page of professionally done websites was who designed it. And that's what led me to Suitcase Designs, founded by Amanda, who is the blogger behind Living in Another Language. Amanda is a godsend, and she designed the Pin the Map project, listened to every little note I had about how I wanted the website to look, and turned it into a reality. So my best tip to you is to go look at blogs that you admire, and that will ultimately lead you to a website designer. Kurt Russell Ewell says, hi Nikki, I just want to ask, do you earn in any way by blogging? If yes, can you share with us? The short answer to your question is it's definitely possible to earn money from blogging, but it's very difficult to earn a full comfortable salary from blogging alone, and more often than not, you need to get creative and come up with multiple revenue streams to make a living. Madigan's World asks a two-part question. Is there a yearly salary when you're a fully established traveler or blogger? And can you reply on the topic of traveling indefinitely? Well, I do not travel indefinitely. I know that there are many bloggers that do back-to-back trips, but I choose not to do that, and here's why. I have a home base here in New York City. I'm in a committed relationship, and it's important for me to have roots and to have a home. That said, I do travel often. I travel about every month, every other month, maybe for a week or two at a time, but I'm always coming back to New York in between to write the stories and to take care of Pin the Map project and perhaps dabble in some freelance work. And on the topic of a yearly salary, well, as I mentioned to Kurt's question earlier, again, it comes from multiple revenue streams. Yes, it's definitely possible to have a yearly salary as a blogger, but it's nothing like working at a company. You're not getting a bi-weekly paycheck deposited into your account. You don't have benefits or health insurance. These are things you have to kind of do on your own. And you also have to understand that multiple revenue streams means getting paid at different times. For example, some places I freelance for pay me immediately, others pay me 3 months down the line. Sometimes sponsored posts get paid as soon as they go live, and other times it takes a couple weeks. So it's also learning how to handle that kind of, levels of payment dates. The second part of Madigan's World question is all about video blogging and is it necessary to become a successful blogger? It's a good question and one that seems very popular these days as everyone takes to video with Snapchat and YouTube and everything. So in short, I don't think it's necessary. I think it's something that's helpful, especially because travel is so visual. Photography and videos bring to life a trip in a way that sometimes writing fails to do. You have to be a very strong writer to be able to transport a reader to a destination or a time and place. And if writing isn't necessarily your forte, then relying on photography and video definitely is a way to do that. I don't think it's necessary, but as the travel industry and blogging industry move forward, I do know that companies are looking for bloggers that can kind of be a jack of all trades, whether that means being a social media guru, whether that means being a photographer, being able to video edit, create videos, as well as write. So it's definitely a handy tool to have in your box. Thank you so much for leaving your questions about travel blogging. If you have any other questions about monetizing a blog, how to get started as a travel blogger, or how to grow a following, then feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I'll make a point to address all of them in my next video.